Hello there. Um, it is another day here, in Sydney. I'm so sorry I've not recorded a video like this in at least a couple days now, I think. Sorry about that. Um, I don't remember exactly how long it's actually been. Probably not a terribly long time. Still. Um, yeah, so right now I'm feeling a bit mentally, overstimulated and all that. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this hat, why I'm wearing my pajamas here, and this is a flannel jacket right here, actually, is because I'll stress the fuck out, and when I'm stressed, um, I tend to curl my hair, and I don't need to do it because it's all uh, oily and all that. So, uh, but um, but anyways, I mean, I ordered um some new kind of food. I got some Chinese. I got some beef and noodles. So looking forward to this here. So what it looks like. Sort of, that's not really the best view, but hopefully it looks all right on the camera there. Um, yeah. So I got that, and then I also got this one brownie from was it C9 chocolate and gelato. So hopefully it's good. I was gonna get some cookies, or as they call them here, biscuits, but unfortunately, didn't really look like there's any particularly cheaper options, um, and all that. So, uh, but anyhow, um, so yeah, I say so. I think these last couple of days have been good. I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember what I last talked about that I've done, but some different things that I've done recently while I've been here. Um, so yeah, so I think I did a couple of videos on Saturday or Sunday was it? Um, or I went over to is an area near Coogee Beach, and I saw a rugby game, the first one, which was pretty cool. I liked it. The only downside was it was kind of a bit of a rainier time. Um, so it wasn't the absolute warmest and everything. It did get a bit rainier and windier as it went along, but fortunately I had an umbrella and all that. Managed to stick through it, and that was pretty fun. It was Randwick versus Hunter. I think it was round 18. So I don't really know. I don't know rugby really all that well, but I'm sure there's probably some people obsessing about that. I don't know how big the respective teams were. And if I remember correctly, Randwick won that one. I think it was like what? I don't know. I think it wasn't it? It was like 27-9 or something like that. I don't know, but they they definitely won that one. Um, hmm. This is okay. It's not great. Kind of should have a bit more flavor, a bit more spice to it. But so glad I tried something a little new here. You know, if I don't end up eating this whole thing, I can probably just save some of it for tomorrow. Fortunately, there's actually a lid for this, so but yeah. So I felt tempted to get like another pizza or burger um combo or something like that, but I'm like I don't want to have just American food while I'm here. You know, I've had pizza and burgers numerous times in my life. I didn't come here to just eat the same stuff all the time. Um, so got something a little different. I'd be curious to see what other kinds of things I might have. But yeah, so I mean, actually, I tried to go to a food event that they had here on campus yesterday, I believe. It was like a $6 on campus dinner. You could get like curry or stir fry or something like that, and probably nothing too big, but I was like, sounds good, and I'll try it out, and it's pretty cheap, of course, so that's the main thing. But unfortunately, even though I got there a good time, they actually ran out of all the stuff. So my roommate there. Oh, hey, FYI, I'm recording a video right now, so don't say your name out loud. I'm recording a video right now, but just don't say any real person's name out loud. Okay, sure. Just for privacy stuff. Okay. Well, now you all have met my roommate. Um, oof. So, but yeah. So I went um out instead back to Newtown, and then I got another meat pie from the Pie 10, which is a pretty big place here in Newtown um, for like gourmet meat pies. I was gonna get the same one I had the last time, which was mustard and beef or something like that. But they didn't have any of those, so I got one. It was like a chicken and mushroom one, and it was pretty good. I didn't like it as much as the other one, unfortunately, but it was really good. Um, and then I went back out to um, it was like Hakiki or something like that, whatever it's called. Basically, like a Turkish ice cream place. Um, so I got pistachio crunch flavor, which I actually really quite liked. Hmm, hmm. You know, at least this food it's not actually as small as I thought it was going to be, and it's warm, which is a great thing because it's getting a bit chillier out tonight. It's probably I think it's like what 7 or 8 degrees Celsius right now. Um, so my first week of classes, plus the two that I had, one yesterday, one today, have gone well so far. I think. Um, weren't actually all that terribly complicated. I was able to listen to the tutors pretty well for the most part. Didn't wasn't really that hard to understand them. Um, so hopefully they continue to go well. I still do feel some anxiety about the whole big assignments kind of thing and how self-directed it is. But probably going to be, I don't know if I'm going to do it right after this or not because I got to finish taking some notes on a reading here, and then I have one or two other things I want to look at. And then after that, I'm just saying, I'm a bit overstimulated right now. I just want to play some Minecraft or something like that. Maybe talk with a friend. I don't know. Um, which I'm probably going to do. One or both of those. Um, but yeah, to just look at some like a learning hub thing they have here, so I can be a little bit more informed about how the big assignments properly work and all that. A little bit more for my particular context and all that, So I don't know. Hope it goes well for sure. Um, let's see what else. Um, yeah. So today, um, so after my one class, then I went over to the library on campus, and I did the one reading. I did one reading. I did one reading last night. And then after that, after that thing, and I was feeling kind of tired, and I had lunch and everything. I went on over to a event that they had here on campus, which was I think it was called like it was like I don't actually remember exactly what it's called, but it was like G'day Mate, like just like intro to Aussie World or something like that. I don't know. Um, but it's mostly just kind of stuff like I've kind of already seen and done while I've been here and kind of talked about. But had a fun little trivia thing. I don't I think I got like one question right, and there was like two or three that like I had a pretty good guess, but I didn't get it. So for example, one of the questions I got wrong was which was the what's the biggest city in terms of like population size and all that, and I thought it was Sydney, but no, apparently it's actually Melbourne now. So oops, but um um and then and when they had the question of like what was the biggest movie, or the most popular movie, um in Australia or something like that, or like about it. I don't remember exactly what the question was. Um, and I was like, I have no fucking clue. But me and several other people actually guessed Finding Nemo, but no, it was it's like Crocodile Dundee or something, which I've literally never heard of before. But it's just funny because apparently it's owned by an American company, but you know. Um, but then after that, I was feeling tired, so I came back here to the dorm to uh, you know take a nap and all that, even though it's a bit late for it. Um, watching a couple funny videos. Um, but yeah, I I saw this older guy who I thought might have been homeless, and like I didn't really know exactly what to do, but I felt like doing something. So I was like, I know I may not be able to give this guy money right now, but you know, but maybe I can try calling some public services. So that's what I did. So I'm trying to look for, they're trying to look for him and give him some help, some assistance. So hopefully I did the right thing. Um, but yeah, I passed him like I can't just pass by people and not do something. Uh, it's up front. So I don't want to just ignore the world's problems. So I have a responsibility to help take care. Plus, I could be that guy myself in the future. Because that's how life goes sometimes. But anyways, um, well, that made me feel pretty sad for a bit. Um, Sorry, a little messy. Okay, but the one event that I went to today, the whole introductory to the Aussie World or whatever it was called. Um, Later on in it, they actually had a little bit of free food, not a ton, but just a little bit. They had these burritos, and so I had one, and I think it was like mushroom and rice and all that. And it was okay. Not the best burrito I've had. I've had better, but it's nice to have something there. Um, the first bit of Mexican food that I've had here in Australia. Although I've also heard from some people that the Mexican food here isn't really the best or the most culturally accurate, but be interesting to try just to see what it's like, you know. But apparently, there's a fun fact for you guys. There's actually a restaurant called Tokyo Taco, which is believe it or not, it's all Japanese and Mexican blend kind of style of food. So no idea what that's like exactly, but um, might be interesting to look into, try sometime. I don't know, but anyways, um, but yeah, that's kind of just my updates for the stuff. I kind of just all over the place. Sorry about that. But if you enjoyed this, if you resonate with anything that I said at any point in any of these videos, feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can see more stuff like this um, in the future. Anyways, peace out.